Prince Harry has told you himself, never complain, never explain. It's a motto of the firm, but yet it never really holds. The firm are always complaining, always explaining, using friends, sources. That is just what they normally do. Now the palace has sent a mistress who's a friend of Camilla to go on TV and say the palace have not said a word. The palace are keeping a dignified silence. Yet, they're confirming what Harry said. The palace is already pushing back, sending its friends, Camilla's friends, to push back. One such friend is a mistress, really, was a mistress of the former Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Her name is Petronella Wyatt. Her name is Petronella Wyatt, a friend of the Queen Consort, who also, wait for it, writes for a tabloid. My family, but they're telling you, listen, the palace is keeping a dignified silence. Listen, we are not talking. My family, that's what they're saying. And the thing is, this woman, Petronella Wyatt, my family, is the woman who on Kate's birthday wrote abusive comments about Meghan Markle. Whenever I say that on Kate's birthday, Meghan gets abused, I'm talking about this woman. My family, Petronella Wyatt. My family, a friend of the Queen Consort. I mean, you're going on TV, you're calling yourself a friend of Camilla, but then you go there on TV and say the palace is keeping a dignified silence. I mean, viewers of these TV shows in the UK, viewers of Good Morning Britain, open your eyes to that which is so obvious. The palace is complaining. The palace is explaining. And my family, I want you to hear what Petronella Wyatt said. Don't forget, this woman had an affair with Boris Johnson, you know? Let me read you a couple of headlines on this issue. Number one, how Boris Johnson's affair with Petronella Wyatt nearly ended his career. Boris Johnson attacked by Tories over private life. My family, his fate was sealed by the mother of his alleged mistress, Petronella Wyatt, who said her daughter had become pregnant by him and had an abortion last month. My family, in 2004, while married to Marina Wheeler, Boris Johnson had an affair with Petronella Wyatt, which resulted in her falling pregnant twice. Both pregnancies were aborted, and their relationship led to Boris being sacked from Michael Howard's cabinet for lying about the affair. Those are some of the headlines, my family, that I just read out to you. My family. And so Camilla is friends with another mistress. Who could have thought, really? Birds of the same feather, they flock together. So Camilla does know how to pick her friends. And they also happen to also write columns for tabloids in the UK, confirming exactly what Harry has been saying about Camilla. That Camilla sacrificed him, for a personal PR altar, to get PR from the UK tabloid press. The links that she was forging in the tabloids, one such link is Petronella Wyatt, who also wrote for the UK tabloid press. My family, please hear what she had to say on Good Morning Britain. The palace is complaining. The palace is explaining. No matter how much they call it, this comes from the palace. Please hear this, my family.
I came to like Camilla very much because she was a very modest, down-to-earth, no-frills person, completely authentic. The absolute opposite of a schemer. She wouldn't know how to scheme. She couldn't even spell it on a Scrabble board.
So, is Camilla dumb, really? Because that's what she's saying. Not me. From what she's saying that Camilla is dumb. That Camilla does not know how to scheme. The woman, we have seen photos of her next to Rothmere, next to people who write columns for tabloids, does not know how to scheme. She ends up getting good press. Harry ends up getting attacked, while Camilla gets good press. My family, Prince Harry called Camilla dangerous for a reason. Because indeed, she is dangerous. That's a fact, really. My family. And to see them bringing people on TV, really, to try and portray Camilla in a good light and failing at the task. Listen, the world knows that Camilla had to forge alliances in the tabloid press, links, just as Harry said in the tabloid press, for her to get good press. Everybody knows that. It's public knowledge, my family. Everybody knows that. Just right after going to a party with Clarkson and Piers Morgan, Clarkson proceeded to write vile comments about Meghan Markle. And then called Prince Harry Harold. The same nickname that we see even William calling Harry. Now, how possibly could he know that? Listen, I didn't even know that. It's clear the information they got from within, from the palace, from members of the royal family themselves, who are leaking stories to deflect attention away from them. That's what Camilla, Charles have done time and time again against their own children. Charles has done it against Harry and William. And if Charles could do that to his own sons, then why not Camilla? So that's what Camilla did, my family. And to see them bring their friends on TV to defend them. I mean, and then they say that the palace has kept quiet. The palace hasn't been briefing journalists. I mean, really? You know, they must really see the viewers, readers, are so gullible to be manipulated in this manner. Then where are all these stories from the palace coming from? Where are all these stories that the palace will never forgive Harry for exposing, you know, what's happening inside the royal family? I mean, where are these stories coming from? Are the so-called carnival or so-called experts, journalists, making it up? If they are, then once again they prove Harry's point against the tabloid media. They're biased, they're liars. Once again, they're confirming what Harry is saying, my family. So Camilla, really, this attempt of viewers to once again get PR using your friends, my family, who, with friends like this, I don't even imagine what their enemies, you know, look like, enemies of Camilla, really. Because with friends like this, who needs enemies based on how they speak of Camilla Parker Bowles, really? Essentially, they're saying she's so dumb that she doesn't even know how to scheme. I mean, do we look like idiots, really? My family, because that's how these people go on TV and want to make us look like, want to manipulate viewers and readers. We know what Camilla did to Diana. We know what she also did to Diana's son, Harry. She did that because she felt emboldened when she saw Charles selling his children out to get good press himself, which took a heavy beating after the passing of the late Diana. Charles courted the tabloid media, and so did Camilla Parker Bowles. And Harry described her as dangerous based on the alliances that he could see she was forging in the tabloid press. Listen, if you want to make deals with tabloid media, then why not make deals, for yourself? Don't leak against other members. Don't use Harry as your way to get good press by leaking stories against him. Don't do that. But unfortunately, that is what the tabloid media demands. When you make a deal with them, they want stories. The press pack wants to be fed stories. They're hungry for stories. And that's what they want. And that's what the firm feeds them to protect the most senior members of the royal family, like Camilla, like Charles, like Kate, like William. And these alliances that they have with their partners in the media are the ones which hurt both Harry and Meghan. So make no mistake, when you see Wyatt, Petronella on TV right now, make no mistake, she is there with the approval of the palace. No matter how much she lies about it, the palace told her to go there and defend Camilla, the Queen Consort. The palace is complaining and they are explaining. Make no mistake about that one bit. My family, please continue hearing this kindly.
Scheme. She couldn't even spell it on a Scrabble board. Oh, she's generally one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Are you part of what Prince Harry refers to there? Are you part of the fight back? Are you part of the palace's attempt
yes, they call me 20 times a day. Demanded to undermine Harry. No, I have had no contact with the palace, and other journalists I know have had no contact with the palace. The palace have not said a word. And it's just an example of Harry's breathtaking hypocrisy and his seeming departure from reality. Well,
my family, a couple of days ago, we saw what the palace said, really. My family. Once again, they used Harry's mental health as a weapon in their campaign against Prince Harry. My family. A couple of days ago, they said something so bad. They say that Harry has been kidnapped by a cult of psychotherapy and Meghan Markle. And once again, you are hearing the same kind of language from Petronella Wyatt in trying to defend Camilla, the Queen Consort. You want to talk about hypocrisy? Hypocrisy is going on TV, calling yourself a friend of Camilla, then telling us you are there, you haven't been told by the palace to go over there and defend Camilla. Hypocrisy is saying that the journalists, so-called journalists, have not been briefed by the palace against Harry and Meghan. That's hypocrisy. When we fully know, time and time again, because the so-called carnival or so-called experts have said time and time again, the anti-Harry and Meghan stories are coming from Kensington Palace, headed by William. That's a fact. That's the truth. That is the reality. My family. Now that, Petronella Wyatt, is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is going on TV to lie so blatantly while doing exactly what Harry said Camilla did. Camilla forged alliances with people who wrote columns for UK tabloids so she can get good press. Hypocrisy is going on TV to do the same thing as Harry said they do, that Camilla does. My family, that is hypocrisy. You just confirmed Harry's words on Camilla. That Camilla sacrificed Harry for her own personal PR, to get PR from tabloid press. And Harry was one such body left behind based on Camilla's need to rehabilitate her image. My family, it's so disgraceful what they have done, my family, and what they continue to do, like so blatantly, about Prince Harry. My family, even someone said this, that in last night's Harry's interview, he said the palace have begun their attempt to discredit him. Yet, Camilla's best mate, her friend of Camilla, Petronella Wyatt, has gone on GMB calling Harry out for hypocrisy, while denying that she's part of the plan to do it. Someone said that. My family, they are proving Harry's point at every turn. It's crystal clear. It's crystal clear for everyone to see. It's crystal clear for everyone to see, my family. They are proving Harry's point once again. Now, someone said that she actually had the audacity to say Camilla was the opposite of a schemer. When Camilla cheated with Charles without Diana's knowledge or consent, it required scheming, a secret plan of action. If cheating does not require scheming, what the heck does, really? What does? Nice point, really. Nice point. Very good point, by the way. My family, hypocrisy is what they do every day. Hypocrisy is what the tabloid media does every single day. Now, someone said that that's Petronella. She had an affair with Boris Johnson when he was married. Someone said that, oh look, Boris' side chick defending Charles' side chick. Birds of the same feather flock together. Someone said that at least 3 of Camilla's media friends, buddies, have been spinning tales in the UK media in response to Harry calling her out. Someone said that, my family, the writing is on the wall. The hypocrisy is right there for everyone to see. And the hypocrisy is not coming from Harry. It's coming from Camilla's friends. It's coming from the palace. Now that is breathtaking hypocrisy, my family. Now someone said that Camilla has been scheming the entire time. Someone said that with a screenshot of articles. Let me read this kindly. Royal author and biographer Christopher Wilson adds, and I quote, "There was never any question of his marrying Camilla. She was not a virgin, and the court certainly had no idea of allowing him, Charles, to marry a woman, let's say, of easy virtue. Charles knew that, and Camilla knew that." My family. Now, shortly after Diana's death, Prince Charles' love interest Camilla Parker Bowles was found to be involved in a shocking money scandal that Charles had instigated. Camilla used a divorce settlement to buy Mill, a large house with plenty of grounds, but had sustained substantial losses at Lloyd's after 2 syndicates failed in which she had invested money left to her by her grandmother. So by now, Camilla was living above her income. The Prince of Wales, who received an annual income of £12 million, $22 million from Duchy of Cornwall revenues, had given most of his money to Diana as a divorce settlement and borrowed from the bank to do this. But Charles could not afford to let it be known that the woman whose reputation he had ruined was in debt due to a divorce in which he was implicated. So he came to the aid of Camilla and paid the staff wages at Ray Mill, as well as a monthly grocery bill. However, Parliament and some sections of the media were scathing when they learned the Duchy of Cornwall funds were paying Mrs. Parker Bowles' expenses, and public funds were being used to protect Camilla's residence. My family. With also a screenshot of an article saying this: "She is one of us." Jeremy Clarkson pays tribute to the Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla, in candid admission. After this, Clarkson, then my family, after attending a party, Clarkson abused Meghan Markle. It's clear, my family, friends of Camilla abusing Meghan Markle. He who has eyes, he or she who has eyes, let him or her see what is right in front of you. Don't ignore that which is right in front of you, that which you already can see, my family, because it's there for you to see. The evidence is already there for everybody to see what Camilla has done. So yes, Camilla is a schemer. So thank you to the person who, had the screenshot that I'm reading out to you, my family. I just read out to all of you right now, my family. It's so disgusting, what has been happening, really. My family, it's so disgusting, really. My family, the pain that Meghan has had to endure at the hands of the farm tabloids, Camilla, has been so sad to watch, really. So sad to watch, my family. And I'm hurt what Meghan has had to go through all this time, what Diana had to endure at the hands of Camilla Parker Bowles. My family. It's so sad, really. Now, my family, someone said that, then why was Petronella Wyatt asked to be on the show for this interview? How did her name come up out of the hundreds of royal experts in the world? And why are they all using the same talking points? The same talking points attacking Harry's mental health. Just as Harry said, the palace is already pushing back, trying to discredit him. They're confirming exactly what Harry has said, my family. That is what is happening right now. They're confirming Harry's words, My family, someone said this, that the palace have not said a word, does not work anymore. Especially when you have them complaining, leaking, dehumanizing, threatening, and explaining daily via palace sources, insiders, and friends of the royals to the UK press. My family, everybody sees it. Everyone in the entire world sees it, my family. Harry said what he said. My family, he doesn't hide behind sources. Harry says it from Harry himself. Harry is a very courageous person, and I admire Harry so much. I admire him immensely. Now, someone else said that mistresses vouching for each other. These side chicks unite. Someone else says that. Daisy said that she's just proving Harry right. There is no rehabilitating Camilla's image because she's been a terrible person her entire life. Everyone knows that. Harry did not have to tell us that. He just confirmed what we knew. Exactly. Kind of like how Harry did not have to tell us, what, William did to him, whom the palace was protecting all the time. We know, my family. He confirmed what we already knew. So it's nice to hear from Harry himself. The palace was protecting William because William is always doing something shady. My family. Now, someone said that when all else fails, get the side piece mouthpiece. Someone said that, my family, proving Harry and Diana right. My family, once again, they are proving Harry and the late Diana right. Now, someone else said this, that the palace talked for more than 6 years with unnamed sources, royal sources. So please, shut up. Petronella, someone else said that. Now, someone called Allegra said that, yeah, no thanks, love. I believe Harry instead of this extended PR person who also happened to have slept with Boris Johnson, like Camilla, who slept with Charles while both men were married. Why is Camilla speaking to you anyway? Hashtag liar. Someone said that, my family. Someone said that. My family, someone else said that they simply let this woman lie unchallenged. She couldn't even look them in the eyes, let alone the camera, or sit still in her chair. What a journalistic farce. Someone else said that she's so jumpy looking everywhere else because she knew that she was lying. She knew that. My family. People are wisening up. People are smart and intelligent. The days of the palace manipulating the readers, the viewers, those days are gone. Millions of people have bought Harry's book, Harry's memoir, to hear the story from Harry's own lips, from Harry's own mouth. People want to hear from Harry himself, my family. And I'm proud of the story that Harry has told, a painful story and also a happy story, my family. And I hope that Harry will continue to heal from the pain that he's had to endure at the hands of the farm and the tabloid media. And Camilla, my family. And now someone else said that, thank you for proving Prince Harry right. Someone else said that. Now someone called Wanda said that all of the evil done to Princess Diana and her son Prince Harry, and also Meghan and their children, has multiple people behind the scenes. And the longest problem I see is Camilla, the queen of the side chicks. Someone said that. My family. My family, someone said that I'm sure that her circle of adulterers are very nice to each other as they engage in lying and gaslighting and hurting others inconvenient to them. Someone else said that, oh no, when will Camilla learn not to use her friends to speak for her? It's pointless to say that Camilla is not behind this. Charles needs to have a talk with his wife. A sickening move by Charles and Camilla. Shame on them both. Someone else said that. They quoted palace sources on the program, which are just that, sources that have been approved by Charles, Camilla, and William. So indirectly, they have said something just as Harry has said, confirming Harry's words. The family. Someone called Dave said that how surprising our friend of Camilla is wheeled out and strangely enough defends Camilla and the rest of the family. Forgetting Camilla was hated by the public because of what she did to Diana. Camilla talked about William's anger. Camilla is good friends with Clarkson. Someone else said that. My family, I believe I've read enough comments. My family. So, once again, they confirm what Harry said. The royals do complain and they do explain. And that is what they're doing right now. Complaining, explaining. Complaining, explaining. It's a moral of the farm, but it never truly holds. They're always complaining and explaining, just as Harry said. Once again, they prove Harry's words, my family. The palace is fighting back using their so-called friends and sources. We're going on TV to say that, oh look, Camilla did not send us. The palace did not send us. We are not fools. We are not fools. It's high time that people realize that people have opened their eyes. You know? People have opened their eyes. My family, now I want to hear your opinion on this kindly. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our evergreen family on YouTube. And please stay tuned to our next video. You know, it's so disgusting, really, to think that Meghan was labeled a gold digger. Yet, my family, Meghan paid for everything. Furniture, you know, dresses, outfits. Meghan, you know, paid for everything. Yet Camilla, when she made a bad business deal and lost funds, lost money, lived beyond her means, Charles was paying for, you know, whatever she needed. My family. Charles paid for everything. My family, someone needs to spell to them what a gold digger truly means, because maybe they don't understand the meaning of a gold digger really. And to think Charles changed the rules of the game when he kept Meghan Markle, told Harry that there is no money for Meghan. It's so disgusting what Charles did, really. Yet, instead of what we now know what he did for Camilla. Also, paying for security for Camilla. My family, yet his son, who's hounded every day, he can't even protect him. Charles is just a failed person, a failed human being, a failed father, a failed husband, a failure at everything. My family, I say this with so much, you know, disappointment. I just can't understand how someone can fail so much, really. My family, may God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libertana, and Dora Declan, and all of you members of Squad at home. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you, always and forever. God bless each and every single one of you. Love you, family, always and forever. Please stay tuned to our next video. And my family, let's keep calling out hypocrisy whenever we see it, because there's so much hypocrisy out there. Harry's words have been proven to be true time and time again. Truth wins. Love wins. Hate never wins. Love wins. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of the Sesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.